it's Bunny, and today I'm gonna do a tag. I haven't done a tag in a long time, but I was tagged by Bethany of MacBarbie07 to do the Winterlicious tag, so I thought, why not do it? The questions looked super fun, and we're getting a cold front in like today, like later tonight. Sounds like something that I would be like getting in stock, like in a store. Be like, oh, we're getting in a new shipment of extremely cold weather that nobody enjoys. It's been like 87, now it's gonna get like 30 at night, and it's just too much. I live in Texas for a reason. Well, many reasons, but hot weather is one of those reasons. Anyway, jumping right on in. The very first question is your favorite winter nail polish, and I have not painted my nails in a scathingly, ridiculously long period of time. It's actually sad. Angels are crying about it. But when I do paint my nails, one of my favorite colors lately has been Deborah Lippmann's Dark Side of the Moon. I think I mentioned it in my fall nail polish favorites video. It's a beautiful, really kind of plum burgundy kind of shade, and as if the color wasn't gorgeous, it's got a great Pink Floyd kind of name as well. The next question is a favorite winter lip product, and I must admit that my favorite lip product doesn't really change.
Here's Johnny.
Oh, hell. I have to admit my favorite lip product doesn't really change from season to season. My most favorite staple lip item that I could not live a day without is Tarte's Matte Lip Pencil in the shade Fiery. I used to talk about this on a daily basis, and then I thought people got sick of me talking about it, but here I am talking about it again. I'm almost out. Well, maybe not. I don't know. That's all I have left. That's it. I need to get another one. But anytime you see me with a red lip in a photo, in a video, anything, this is what I'm wearing. It feels marvelously. It's not like greasy. It's matte. It stays on all day. It is the greatest red lip product ever invented, hands down. And I actually discovered it this time last year because I got it with one of those 500-point Sephora perks, which I do so love. They're always the best around Christmas, like holiday season. Number 3 is the most worn clothing piece, and this is so super hard that I'm not even gonna try and narrow it down. I hate winter weather, but I love like all the different kinds of fabrics that I get to wear in the winter because, you know, I mean, it's not really appropriate to walk around in summer in a full-length wool coat, but I can totally get away with that in the winter. So I'm just basically going to tell you that 9 out of 10 of all of my favorite winter clothing items I get from the thrift store, and I have no idea why there seems to still be like some kind of like stigma about shopping at a thrift store. It is the greatest, coolest experience that you will ever have clothing shopping in your life. They have clothes for people of all sizes and all tastes, and you can get cool vintage pieces for incredibly cheap, and like everything that you buy there can totally be sanitized. Either you can wash it at home, or you can dry clean it at home with a dry L kit, or you can take it to the dry cleaners, or you can spray it with Lysol. Just possibilities are endless. So a few of my favorite winter clothing items are this full-length black velvet maxi skirt. It is so gorgeous, and I paid $1.20 for this. $1.20. This thing should be like $100, and I think it's like name brand too. I don't even know. It's like completely tailored, totally high quality for $1. And then one of my other favorite pieces is an accessory, but look at this hat. I wish I didn't have this headband on right now so I could show you the glory. I paid $5 for this hat. It is 100% wool, and I was just shopping at Free People the other day, and they had a 100% wool hat that looked just like this, and it was $98. I paid $5 for this one, and it came with this gigantic honking bow. I'm gonna try and put it on anyway. You know, it's like one of those ones that you can wear like seated back on your head, so it gives you that kind of like look, or you can just like wear it like a normal person would wear hats. I don't know. Just thrift store possibilities, especially in the winter, are endless. You can get the greatest coats for like 10 bucks, jeans galore in every shape and color and size, and sweaters, and just so many cool things. So go thrifting. Next question is most worn winter accessory. Once again, it's kind of hard for me to pick one thing in particular, but my favorite thing to wear in the winter is scarves. And I love to wear scarves that are like this one. Well, I love anything with skulls on it, but this was just sent to me from a boutique that Swamp family members own, and it's called Lovely Dolls, and I will link it to you down below. But this is kind of my favorite kind of scarf to wear, one that's like really, really long, so I can wrap it around my neck multiple times, or wear it as kind of like a shawl, or put it over a coat as kind of like, you know, I don't know, I guess it's kind of like 80s style where you put it underneath the collar if you're wearing a collared jacket. I don't know, and then it like trails behind me. It's so majestic, it makes me feel like I'm wearing a cape. Excitement galore. Next question is favorite winter scent or candle, and I have one of each. Okay, I just got a candle. First candle experience in life. I made my own candle, you guys, the other day for Jim Morrison's birthday. Took me 3 hours. I don't even care if I look like a ridiculous fangirl. I love this candle. Look, I made my own candle. It smells like nothing, but it looks super cool, and I light it at night, like when I'm about to go to sleep, which is probably not safe whatsoever, but I don't know. It's calming. It smells like wax. Like, I'm not a candle person, so maybe this happens with all candles, but it's like every time after it melts, it seemingly never melts. This is gonna last forever. I'm so excited. Anyway, but my favorite kind of like home scent thing, once again, I talked about these in my fall favorites video, but this is my favorite kind of like home scent thing, and I get these from Joann's, which is a craft store around here, but they are scented pine cones, and they smell glorious. They smell like the photos that I reblog on Tumblr of all the trees and how peaceful and wonderful and tranquil. It smells like that and cookies. It's so great. And I place these all in my window, so when the sun hits them, they radiate like more fragrance as they get warm. I don't know, they're super cheap too. It's like $6 for a package of pine cones. Question number 6 is favorite winter beverage, and I'm not a huge Starbucks person, but I love the gingerbread lattes, and I always have to get like the kitty cup, and just like Leanne says the other day, she just did this tag. She said that she always has to order her hot drinks at the kids' temperature, and I do too. I'm so phobic about like burning my tongue on a hot beverage, so I always go to Starbucks and get the baby cup of the gingerbread latte, and I get it prepared at like kids' temperature, so it's basically like room temperature, so I can't hurt myself while drinking coffee. The next question is, what is your all-time favorite Christmas movie? I have two, but my most favorite of all time is Christmas Vacation. I'm a huge Chevy Chase fan. I love him to death. Everything that he does is funny to me. Like literally, he could read the phone book and I'd be like, ha 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 ha. I don't know. Just, he has that effect on me. It's like Steve Martin. Just, he's so funny. But I also am a huge fan of A Christmas Story, and I love whatever channel, I think it's AMC, and they just show like A Christmas Story for 48 hours. And I literally just watch that movie like on repeat over and over and over again because it's cute and it's funny, and I don't know, it reminds me of like going to grade school because they would always like show us that movie like around like Christmas break when we weren't actually learning things anymore. Number 8. All-time favorite Christmas song? I have two. I have multiple answers for everything. First of all, I love Elvis. I'm like a big like rock and roll fan, so I'm always kind of like, I don't know. So probably like on a whole, my favorite like Christmas album is the Elvis Presley Christmas CD, but I'm also a huge fan of Oh Holy Night by Nat King Cole, specifically that version. It's the best one. So the next question, question number 9, is your favorite holiday food or treat? And the food that I'm about to name, just tell me if you guys have ever had anything like this. I swear my family makes the weirdest foods, and we always make these different kind of like gelatin desserts. They're partially made out of like jellos and sodas and stuff like that. I don't know. My aunt always makes this one in particular that tastes like cherry soda, but it's got jello and I think like cottage cheese in it. This just sounds so gross, but I swear it's good. It's got like jello, cottage cheese, cherry soda, and like big gigantic cherries in it, and it's served chilled. I like cold foods. Is that weird? Like, does anybody else out there just love to eat like just cold food? The only thing I like to eat hot is like pizza, cheeseburgers, and nachos. So anyway, I don't know, it's this salad. It looks completely gross in the bowl, but it tastes oh so good, and I love cherries, and I love cherry soda, so it's a win-win. Next is your favorite Christmas decoration. I know this is gonna sound completely strange to some people, but I'm kind of like the Tim Burton of Christmas decorations. In my room, I have a full-size black Christmas tree. I think I'm gonna film it again for you guys this year. I have a little video clip of it last year, but this year I put a different type of light on there so it looks like candy corn. I have candy corn lights, and my favorite ornament on my tree, I know this sounds so silly, but I have a ton of the little plastic rubber skeletons, and that's just my favorite Christmas ornament. I know it has nothing to do with Christmas, but it's my favorite. I'm being truthful here. And like sometimes I like give them little hats and little scarves, so they're just like little skeletons like smiling at me. They're just, I don't know, they're really cute. I have really cute skeleton ornaments, and I have a Halloween Christmas tree because I can. Question number 11 is what is on the top of your Christmas list? And the top of my Christmas list is something I'm gonna get for myself this year, but I'm super excited to get it because that means I can finally film my Hunter S. Thompson lookbook that I've been talking about for an entire year now. Ever since I got a new camera, I can get a fish eye lens. I just like calling it Fish Island better because that is so much more fun. But my new camera that I got, I can get like off-brand lenses for. I don't have to just stick with Sony lenses. So I found a Fish Island for 250 bucks. So I'm so excited. That was like my big Christmas present to myself this year. So I can film a lot more good lookbooks with like cool effects. I don't know, ever since I was a little kid and I saw the cover of the Jimi Hendrix album Are You Experienced with the fish eye lens effect, I've always wanted one my entire life. So I'm so excited. My dreams are finally coming true. But like, I don't know, if I could ask for like any ridiculous item in the world, the thing that I would want the most, and I know I've been talking about him a lot lately, but I just like, I don't care. I would want, and I've been looking online for this, and do people not do this anymore? Is it impossible? I would want a rubbing from Jim Morrison's grave. Like, people used to do this all the time where you go and you take a piece of paper and you put it up against a headstone, you take like a crayon and you rub it back and forth so it's like, so it makes like an imprint. I know that's like the worst thing to ask for Christmas, but I've been asking like all my friends and family to like look online and see if any of them are available, and I heard it's like illegal to touch the headstone or there's a fence around it, but anytime people send me pictures like from the gravesite, there's always like tons of flowers, and I'm like, who put those flowers there if you can't get up to it? So I don't know, I'm looking everywhere, but that would be like the top most awesome greatest thing that I could get for Christmas. Let me know if it's available on eBay or some other like super creepy place because I would buy it. And last question, question number 12 is, what are your plans for Christmas this year? And my plans pretty much like never change. It's always a huge family get together at my aunt and uncle's house, and they live on a huge piece of property. So we end up playing all different kinds of like holiday games. Like we play like bingo, or we like go outside and like shoot guns for like target practice. And it's Texas, okay? We do weird things around here. There's like a surplus of food, and I get to see all my aunt and uncles and everything, and it's just a lot of fun to hang out with family on the holidays. We draw each other's names in like this raffle to like buy each other presents and everything. It's a lot of fun. It's fun. I like to do it. That is it. That is the end. Since my battery is like on 11% before it dies, I'm going to tag some people specifically in the info box, so check and see if I tagged you. And if not anybody, feel free to do this tag though. It's a lot of fun and it's something cool to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love y'all. I hope y'all are getting through finals and everything with like the last couple weeks of school before holiday break. I hope you're making it through. I know that it's like tough and terrible and you just want to quit or you want to like do something else. Like, oh my god, my biggest distraction ever was like clipping pictures out of magazines. Like I would always have like a burning desire to do that every year around finals. It made no sense. It was like procrastination at its stupidest maximum level. So just, I know. I understand. If you want, please take a minute to subscribe. Hit that button down there. Give a gator its wangs. Also, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram @graveyardgirl, and I will see you guys tomorrow as we continue through Vlogmas. Love you guys. Bye.